Welcome to this lab video. We'll call it the Alpha Labs series maybe, because if you like these kinds of videos I can do more. I wanted to show you the influence of power supply on streamers, or the influence of power supplies actually, because we're going to test a couple of them. I have an iFi Neo Stream, I have our own Volumio Primo. There are more, but these two are suitable for testing because a lot of people know these devices and they're not cheap. So these are around, well, this is 800, this is around 1,000 euros I think. And they come with a stock power supply. Like this is the power supply for the Primo. And iFi actually delivers their own iPower X, which is a decent power supply of course, with their Neo Stream. We are preparing the test for the live stream multi-test the end of this month, and I was testing noise. So I wanted to show you the influence of a decent power supply. I'm gonna use the Regal DP832 as a secondary power supply to show you the influence of this. But first I'll show you the noise level of the Volumio Primo, and we're gonna use the AC generator for that. And I didn't modify anything at all. So this is just 230 volts. No DC, no noise, no nothing. The output is on. Then I'll connect this one. And connect the analog output of the Primo. Switch it on and you see that the graph is changing already. I'll ground it like I should. Okay, it's still booting. I'll even for you guys connect the Ethernet cable like that. So we have to wait until it's booted, and then I'll make a copy of this graph. Yeah, it's booted now, and you see that it changes. Now this is the stock power supply, and we're talking about minus 100 dB. You see some 50 Hertz and some harmonics and some high frequency noise right there. I make a copy of this graph for reference. That was a search in the chip, I think. It's funny to see. I make a copy, now it's stabilized again. I'll copy this graph and you can see it's right here. This is the baseline. I switch it off and realize I'm measuring the analog output. This is not the noise from the adapter, I'm measuring the analog output. Now I need to put this on 5 volts, 5 volts on, and oh, I need to move this. And this is the lab power supply. So this is not even an audiophile power supply. Switch it on, it's green already. Wow. Yeah, it's on the right. It's actually powered on. Still booting, so don't burst out in joy yet. But it's already a lot better, as you can see. It's and realize that I actually connected the switch mode power supply to a AC generator, so it was completely isolated and not being fed any noise from the grid at all. Well, as you can see, now it's powered on. I still see some spikes, because this is just the device itself, but this is like a lot better. And this is a lab power supply. I measured it as well with the Farad Super 10 and with the Pura Dodo, and they are even a little bit better as well. It needs to fall back because this is the chip, as you know. Okay, so this is the Volumio Primo without a decent power supply and with a decent power supply. And yeah, the Regal is not bad. It's very silent and it's regulated, so yeah, it's all good. I thought maybe this is an isolated case. So I tested it as well on other streamers. Now, this is the Primo. Let's see what happens with the iFi Neo Stream. I'm measuring single-handed out, to be completely transparent. With a balanced output, the influence is less, because balanced cancels out a lot of noise. That's why I love balanced power supplies and balanced outputs. It's just better. Technically and audibly, I think it's better. Well, this is the Neo Stream. I need to know left and right. So this is left, this is right. Connect the Ethernet and ground it. Makes a huge difference on this iFi, by the way. If you don't ground it, it's all over the place. So ground your iFi Neo Stream and you'll be surprised, I think. I didn't hear them at all. Martijn is my pair of ears. I only measure it and that's it. So, as you can see, the iFi is a little bit better. Now it's switched on. Okay, yeah. I need to boot it as well, because otherwise it doesn't work. Well, it goes up a little bit. I'll switch these off for your clarity. The funny thing is, this one, the iFi Neo, is a lot better in terms of noise. It's a lot better than the Primo power supply. As you can see, these bumps are a lot less. It's booted now. Yeah. Standard filter. I got an IP. It's analog out. It's Roon connected. Yeah, that's all good. So, this is the baseline for the iFi Neo Stream. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. So we copy this, and now we have a copy. Now I'm gonna switch this off. I hope it switches off like it should. Yeah, it's switched off now. And let's connect it to my lab power supply. Okay. You can make it. It's switched on now. And let's see what happens. It's booting. Wow, all these spikes are gone. So yeah, it's less dramatic than the other one, but we lost some harmonic distortion right here in the lower frequencies, and this is completely gone. I mean, we're talking 130 to 1, that's 30 decibels gone right there. And I noticed if you're playing music, it's even a bigger difference. If I load it with a 1 kilohertz input, it's even more. But you see, we're losing at least 10 decibels of noise at average around here. I mean, these spikes are touching the 150, and now it's 160, and these bumps are completely gone as well. So in the end, this is the influence of a power supply on a streamer on the analog outputs. so I'm not measuring the grid at all. I did that, it's the same difference or even more, I think. That noise can actually enter your hi-fi system as well. So be aware that switch mode power supplies can be great, but they are noisy in general. If you look at this, let me enlarge this. You can see if I make a copy that doesn't move, this is lower. I mean, the white blue is the original and the dark blue is the, let me change the color to, I don't know, yellow. This is the lab power supply, so you can see we're down at least 10 decibels and here we're down at least 30 decibels. Well, that's it for now. We can compare, by the way, that will be fun, the Volumio Primo with the, that's the Primo. Wow, it's a huge difference actually. Hey, why are you not, there you are. Yeah, that's not correct. I don't believe that. This is the Primo. Yeah, it's a little bit higher, but it's also cheaper. And that's another one. Yeah, that's another measurement I did. Yeah, this was the old Primo. The difference with the Primo is just huge, but I guess the difference with the iFi NeoStream will be audible as well, because you just lose a lot of harmonic distortion in the analog output as well. And don't forget, I mean, this is 25 kilohertz. Yeah, it's outside human hearing, but we actually sense it. I believe that you can actually notice it in calmness and in blackness in the stereo image as well. So I hope you like these kinds of videos. This was just a quick demonstration of how we test and show you the influence of power supplies on streamers, on the analog output for that matter. So thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.